Hey guys, so today we have another SID video for you. I'm going to explain to you what SID is, what TID is, and how we can use those two numbers to make basically your very own starter, uh, a complete beast, and just sweep your way through the game. Now, if you're a person who likes to do multiple playthroughs, or you find yourself in a situation where you have to start your game over, this is a good video for you. So we're going to find out how we can use those two numbers to manipulate our starter that we're given in the beginning of the game to make him or her not only level 100 but max stats as well. So if you've watched my other videos, I'm going to go to Discord. If you watch my other videos, you already know what this is. This is the DM from Mon Machine. And I went ahead and I started my own profile over again. And the whole process took me about 35 minutes. But where you need to get to is where you can get to the wild area. And from there, you can actually use the YCOM from there. You can't use it any earlier in the game. So I needed to catch one more Pokemon. So I had two in my party. And then what I did is I just made any Pokemon. I actually used the PK file I already had, and I traded my starter to Mon Machine. I traded my starter to the SID. So here you'll see the last transaction I had. I traded an egg, and this Bucky here is my starter on my brand new game. So I haven't beaten any gyms. I just barely got to the wild area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the PK8 file, and it'll pop up here. I'm going to drag and drop it to my desktop, and I'm going to open PK Hex. You have to do this in PK Hex because otherwise you're not going to be able to see your secret ID or your trainer ID. So here's Bucky. I nicknamed him Bucky, and we're going to right click and view. Remember, you have to view this. This is just the icon here, the sprite. This is the work in progress. So as my starter, this is what I was given. You'll see I'm only at level 11, and remember, this is straight from my game. I'm only at level 11. He has a calm nature. His nickname is Bucky. That is mine. And you'll see the original trainer is me. I named myself Aaron this time. He only has a few starter attacks. His stats are absolute garbage, and he already has a little bit of EVs going, but you'll see it's very minimal. So the good thing about this is that with my auto legality plugin, it's going to know that this is a starter, so it knows certain things about it. Like for instance, if I try to change the ball, it's going to tell me it's illegal because obviously you only get starters in a Pokeball. It's also going to flag if it's shiny or not. Obviously, static encounter, shiny mismatch. You cannot have a shiny starter unless you started to breed it. So it knows. I'm just going to view, start over. It knows already that that's not legal. So what we're going to do, we're going to change what we can about this score bunny. So I'm going to take it to level 100. And then I'm going to change it into a Cinderace. And I'm also going to change its stats. While I'm doing this, I'm going to explain. You can't give it any special moves like egg moves because obviously it didn't come from an egg. And what I'll do is I'll look up a good build from Smogon just to help me out with natures because I'm not too familiar with natures. So we'll do Cinderace, Sword Shield Smogon, and then we'll look at just whatever they have. Okay, so Pyro Ball, U-turn, high jump kick, and Zen headbutt. So why don't we go ahead and do that? So Pyro Ball, U-turn. Now, high jump kick I know is an egg move, but I wonder if you can learn it any other way. It still says legal. Anytime you're not sure of something, you can just click up here and it'll tell you if it's legal or not. Most times when you put something illegal, it'll flag you immediately. And what was the last one? I forgot. Zen headbutt. All right. Zen headbutt. Oh, see? Invalid move. Okay, so let's pick another one. It says gunk shot. Gunk shot. Let's try it. Doesn't like that either. Well, can I learn Fire Blast? That would be awesome. Let's just give it something we know it can learn, like Ember. Why not? Okay. We're also going to give it all the PP ups. Just like that. All right, so his stats look good. We also want to pay attention to his nature and the EVs. So let's go ahead and change the nature to Jolly. And you'll see here, you can change the base nature to Jolly. And the stat nature, you want to match. Basically what this is the nature here is what you have organically, how you caught the Pokemon or how it was given to you in my case. The stat nature is when you change it using that item. I forget what it's called, some ability capsule I think it's called, or the mints. If you use mints on them to change the stat, that's the changed stat there. So you can have a Pokemon that's, let's say Jolly, and you wanted to change it to Adamant. So you use the Adamant. Huh. And then, so you'll have a Jolly and an Adamant there. So let's keep digging a little bit. Oh, the EVs, that's right. So the EVs is 252, 4, and 252. All right. So it's 252, 4 on defense, and then 252 on speed. All right, so now he's maxed out. So what's so important about this, about getting it from your game, is this here. If you go to the original trainer, on this side, this is your secret ID. So this is mine from my game. That number here is my secret ID. This is my trainer ID that it was assigned. When anyone starts a game, it gives you these digits and it is specific to you. Now, what's special about your starter Pokemon is that your starter will be obedient to you no matter what. You don't have to have your badges for it to be obedient to you. You could be like we're making level 100 with 0 badges and it will do exactly what you say because it's your starter. The only reason why the game knows it's your starter is because these numbers match. So now that we're all maxed out, I'm gonna right click here and hit set. That takes our work in progress, puts it in the sprite. I'm gonna move this sprite to my desktop. And now I have the PK8 file again. And I'm gonna go to Discord, go to the proper channel in the Discord Pokemon creation. And you guys know this if you saw the other video, you just drag and drop it here with the command M trade. And then you hit upload. And I'm gonna go ahead and queue myself. It changes that into the link trade queue. And then I got the DM saying, hey, it's gonna trade me that Cinderace to my game. So I gotta be ready. So you can use whatever Pokemon, that second Pokemon you caught. You can just use that. This is good for just, like I said, blowing through the game. I highly recommend maybe making some Pokemon that will grow with you through the game using experience share, just so they can just sit in your party and get the experience while, like in this case, Bucky just absolutely destroys Hop and Bead and all those other gym leaders. It makes the game uh, laughably easy, not like it wasn't difficult at all in the first place. But for those of you who are trying to finish the game quickly and just to have a really strong starting Pokemon, this is how you do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you.